Then we get, yeah, we're going. Okay, first off, apologies, it's Tuesday and not Monday. Usually I upload them Monday, but Monday I was a cooked crab, distracted by a game, and got really tired. As you can tell, I am very burnt. Worth it. Cool. But we're on chapter 15 of Reaper Adventures, The Search. And we have 2 more chapters plus an epilogue before we're done with book 1. So I want to give a little forewarning. Not only are we 2 chapters left, plus the epilogue, this is not kid friendly. Do not bring your kids. Do not have your kids in room if you are an adult with children, because it's not kid friendly. I mean, there's no sex scenes, no curses, but there are mentions of self-harm. There's the scene of aftermath / movie violence, which is blood everywhere. Has the scene of murder by a serial killer, the scene of murder by the demon, has a scene of abuse, has a scene of torture, and in this chapter there is a little bit of a fight scene, but nothing too terribly gory like the blood everywhere scene. So continue at your own risk. We're on chapter 15. We're listening to Marilyn Manson, If I Was Your Vampire. And we're continuing. So, chapter 15 on Reaper Adventures, The Search. Some time passed, and Payne managed to not only successfully tap into his spiritual energy, he was able to rapidly control the spiritual energy he was aware of. When Nathaniel and Payne entered the home that day after training to eat lunch, Nathaniel handed Payne's very late birthday present to him. In the last chapter, he did buy Payne a belated birthday present, so... Payne looked at the box from Spikes and Chains, and then to Nathaniel with confusion. "Open it," Nathaniel told Payne. "It will not bite you or kill you," he added. Payne took the box and opened it. His eyes widened with surprise when he saw the bracelet with 6 golden wings surrounding a purple gem with his zodiac sign in the gem. I'd say a zodiac sign, but I might mention that later, so we'll see what happens. Payne looked at Nathaniel with tears of happiness swelling in his eyes. Oh my god, go away, doink. Oh my god, I have a doink! Anyway, what? Why are you crying? Have I done something wrong? Nathaniel asked with concern and worry. "No," Payne said, realizing why Nathaniel was worried. His tears of happiness had spilled over. "No one has ever given me a gift. I'm not upset. I'm just happy. Thank you," Payne managed to explain, a smile on his face as the tears continued to flow. Payne put the bracelet on his left wrist like it was going to disappear if he didn't do this. I'm going to also say I'm pretty sure this is a short chapter. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Seda. Like it was going to disappear if you didn't do this. So I have done nothing wrong, Nathaniel inquired, hoping that Payne wasn't actually upset. Not at all. Sorry I made you think that, Payne apologized. Nathaniel breathed a mental sigh of relief that instantly was snatched away when the presence of a demonic being made its location known. Ba-ba-ba. Payne felt the demonic presence as well, and tried to place why it was so familiar. Nathaniel got up and made his way to the door, giving Payne a motion after making sure that whatever had moved outside was no longer there. Payne didn't hesitate, grabbed his hoodie and opened the window to leave just as Nathaniel opened the door and greeted who Payne now knew was the Archangel Michael. I don't know what's next. Anyway, moving on. Oh, screw you ads. I hate you ads. Boom, 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 boom. This looks like, yep. In this moment, the song Roots is the song we're listening to now. If you can't hear it, look it up, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, who Payne now knew was the Archangel Michael. Payne froze when he saw the demon. For a moment, Payne wasn't sure what to do. He noticed the demon glance at where Nathaniel and the Archangel Michael were having a very polite, yet very tense conversation. Payne realized that the demon was actually worried. Payne finished climbing out the window. Soda break. Being this badly burned is not fun. The crab scoop. Anyway, what are you worried about? Payne asked the demon in a quiet voice. The demon looked at Payne, and Payne saw that the demon had no idea what to say. They're after me, not you, Payne reminded the demon as Payne quietly closed the window. Payne began to walk away when the demon grabbed his right wrist and placed the ring against Payne's throat, the sharp tip drawing blood, even though Payne knew the point was barely touching his skin. They're after both of us now, the demon hissed, revealing fangs Payne hadn't known about. The demon calmly lowered his upper lip, and the demon's words sank in, confusing Payne. Excuse me, I burped. The demon lowered his wing after making sure the point wouldn't pierce Payne's jugular vein. Don't mind me. What are you talking about? Payne asked. Orders have changed. You're to be brought in alive and stand trial, the demon told Payne. That doesn't sound like they're after you, Payne stated as the argument between Michael and Nathaniel began to grow heated. Between. Yeah, I need to add the Archangel Michael between, so I'm gonna reread that. Payne stated as the argument between the Archangel Michael and Nathaniel began to grow heated. Yeah, I gotta add that. Anyway, Michael has a separate mission that was meant to remain secret from me. I'm to be brought in as well and stand trial with you, the demon said. The demon's ear twitched slightly, and he released Payne's wrist. Go. Make it believable this time, the demon hissed as he released he already released Payne. The demon hissed and then crouched into a fighting stance just as someone else rounded the corner. These are rough drafts. So, yeah, anyway. Payne glanced at the unknown 19-year-old male and then turned his attention back to the demon. Apparently the demon had enough waiting and sprang towards Payne. Payne dodged the demon's attack, tapped into his spiritual energy, and slashed... Like in English? Apparently not too well today, though. Tapped into his spiritual energy and slashed the demon's side open with the dagger he had manifested. There we go. The demon wrapped his tail around Payne's wrists and flung Payne away from the unknown person, throwing Payne deeper into the woods. The demon ignored the person yelling, "Demon!" as the demon pursued Payne. Payne attempted to fight the demon as they continued their relentless attacks. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Casoda. One of the many nectars of the gods. Anything caffeinated is a nectar of the gods, I swear. Anyway, Payne attempted to fight the demon as they continued their relentless attacks. Oh, we already did that. Payne landed a few good blows before the demon suddenly ended his onslaught. Payne cautiously watched the demon as Payne began to use small amounts of his spiritual energy to lessen the pain of healing himself and making sure his injuries healed at a somewhat reasonable pace. There we go. Oh, I can't skip that ad. Payne watched the demon walk over to him and then studied the demon in silence as the demon sighed and sank down beside Payne. I guess you're not going to attack me anymore? Payne commented. And this is, in this moment, holy man, in case anybody's interested. No, I'm going to safely assume... Notification! No, I'm going to safely assume we're both on the run now. You're stuck with me whether you like it or not, Nephilim. The demon stated as he wiped the blood from his eye. Payne was silent after mumbling a curse underneath his breath. Guess we need a different location then, Payne reluctantly sighed. And that is the end of chapter 15, which means there's 16 and 17 plus the epilogue left. 16, I'll make sure it's on a Monday instead of a Tuesday. I apologize for that. So, chapter 16, next Monday, because, yeah, Monday, I try for that. But I have some accounts in case anybody is interested. I have a... Excuse me, I burped. That's not the account. I have a Wattpad account, which is at Tempesta771. I have a TikTok account, which is at AirdrainCraven2 under the name Tempesta Braveheart. The at AirdrainCraven2 has no uppercases and no spaces. I have an Instagram account, which is under the name Tempesta Braveheart, no uppercases, no spaces, which is under the name AirdrainCraven. Which is my Facebook account, but as I usually say, if I don't know you, I won't accept your friend request, but I'll attempt to do that. So, yeah, I'll attempt to accept a friend request if I don't know you. If you're a creepo weirdo, though, I'm going to block you. Just letting you guys know. I have a Snapchat account. Holy shit, I said that right. Ooh. Just use the potty mouth. Snapchat account, which is under the name AirdrainCraven. No uppercases and no spaces, and we're watching my YouTube, which is under Tempesta Braveheart. We have 16 and 17 plus the epilogue left of book number 1 of Reaper Adventures, which is called The Search. This is book number 1. We will then be moving on to book number 2, which is Reaper Adventures Imprisonment. I think we all know what that implies, but that's beside the point. I'm going to have some lovely soda, because soda, oh my god, soda. Nectar of the gods. Anyway, peace out, Girl Scouts, and enjoy the mental hilarity.